dwelling Nakhchivan. Ancient Nakhchivan has had millenniums formed up by the brave men of the Oghuz, defended and guarded with grandiose castles, described as celestial in the stories of Dede Gorgut, got her sanctity from the holy seven sleepers, towered her invincibility by Alinja fortress. Nakhchivan is also called as Nakhchivan, which means the ornament of the world, the adornment of the world. The name of Nakhchivan signifies a dwelling place of Nuh's followers or Nuh's land, originated from the word Nakhchivan, which is said to be connected with Prophet Nuh rather with the Nuh storm. Even the tomb of Prophet Nuh is in Nakhchivan. Nakhchivan is a land of ever-leading age in the history of Azerbaijan's statehood. For thousands of years, this land has been an integral part of Azerbaijan. They formed a special feudal state called Nakhchivan Kingdom during the 10th century in Nakhchivan, and in the 12th century, the city of Nakhchivan became the capital of mighty Atabeyler state. Nakhchivan Khanate, established in 1747, and the Araztec Republic formed in 1918, were a crucial stage for the history of Azerbaijan's statehood. The basics of the autonomy of Nakhchivan within Azerbaijan were set forth by international treaties of Moscow and Kars in 1921. Armenia, who has had unjustified territorial claims, illegally and part by part annexed the territory of Nakhchivan with the patronage of intense Armenian lobbying. As a result, the territorial boundaries of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic were specified as 5.5 thousand square kilometers by those treaties, ignoring the real area of Nakhchivan, which was over 6,000 square kilometers. The Constitution of the Azerbaijan Republic, adopted by the referendum held on November 12, 1995, also reflects the status of autonomous state within the Republic of Azerbaijan. Nakhchivan, the ancient land of Azerbaijan, is one of the first human settlements where life on earth began. So to speak, this land is great annals explaining history. The people of Azerbaijan have created an ancient and rich culture throughout this realm. Simultaneously, Nakhchivan is one of the most ancient cultural centers in the world. The rich historical, scientific and cultural heritage of the Azerbaijani people has been formed on this land. This is one of the most charming, picturesque places of Azerbaijan, a place of miracles. Nakhchivan is one of the world's oldest centers of urban culture. Ancient philosophers and thinkers considered Nakhchivan as a bright shining sun, not only of the east, but also of the west. Nakhchivan has been existed as an integral part of Azerbaijan during all historical periods. As a result of Armenia's constant territorial claims, occupation and aggression, and after the invasion of Zangezur, historical land of Azerbaijan, Nakhchivan has turned into an exclave separated from the main part of Azerbaijan, and it is in ongoing blockade since the Armenians occupied the historical land of ancient Azerbaijan. However, despite all these facts, today Nakhchivan is a high dynamically developing land. Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic borders on Armenia, Turkey and Iran. The territory of the Autonomous Republic is 5.5 thousand square kilometers. The Autonomous Republic, consisting of the capital city of Nakhchivan and 7 administrative districts, includes 8 towns and 207 villages. The population of the Autonomous Republic is about 450,000. More than 60% of the population is the young. special attention is paid to the upbringing of the youth in intellectual and patriotic spirit. Nakhchivan remains a living museum, since each stone, each rock is a history. This land, immortalizing the philosophy of Azerbaijanism, is also called the cradle of civilization. This is the place where the ancient and the modern converge. Centuries-old buildings and tombs, stone inscriptions, mysterious mountains, caves, ancient castles, preserving the primary sources of civilization, reveal about Nakhchivan's history of thousands of years prior to the date. Both written sources and the materials found during archaeological excavations, a great many of monuments having been preserved up to now, prove once more that the history of urban culture in this land dates back 5,000 years ago. In recent years, the history and culture of the Autonomous Republic were investigated deeply. More than 1,000 books were published. Very important international symposia and scientific conferences were held. Over 1,200 local, national and world important historical monuments were studied and certificated. These monuments, with their unique place in the architecture of Azerbaijan, are historical examples of Nakhchivan School of Architecture. The founder of the school is considered to be architect Ajami, who erected mausoleums of Yusuf ibn Qusayr and Memne Khatun, the symbols of Nakhchivan city, in the 12th century. They are the most successful examples of medieval architectural culture. Many other historical architectural monuments, such as ancient Gülistan Mausoleum, architectural complex of Qarabağlar, Khaneja, Buzkhana, Sherkamamı, Eastern Bas, Juma Mosque, the Tomb of Prophet Noah, Imamzadeh complex, and others can be ascribed to the mentioned masterpieces of Nakhchivan School of Architecture. The Jamigaya monument, embodying the ancient history and culture of the Azerbaijani people, dates more back in history. This monument, dating from 1st millennium BC, is rich in petroglyphs and symbolic science. Jamigaya is a gallery of precious drawings reflecting the artistic thinking traditions of our ancestors. At present, the Jamigaya monuments are protected and exhibited in the Jamigaya Museum, which began to run in 2013. One of the famous monuments of Nakhchivan, dating back to Stone Age, is Asabu el-Kaf. This monument of pilgrimage, dating from the 3rd millennium BC, reflects a range of beliefs and faiths of our people as well. Holy Quran also mentions Asabu Kaf in the 18th surah with 110 ayats. The sanctity of Nakhchivan lives in hundreds of religious and spiritual monuments there. All of the religious and cultural monuments of Nakhchivan are preserved and bestowed to new generations. Nakhchivan is one of the holiest cities elected as the capital of Islamic culture for 2018. 18th century Khan Palace is the great historical and architectural monument built during the Nakhchivan Khanate. Khan generation of Nakhchivan bestowed on Azerbaijan military figures as Ismail Khan, Kelbeli Khan, Hüseyin Khan, Cemşid Nakhchivansky. Nakhchivan bestowed not only on Azerbaijani but also on world culture the personalities as Cəlil Məmmədquluzadeh, Hüseyin Cavid, Bəhruz Kəngərli, Məmməd Araz, Mehmet Said Ordubadi, Islam Seferli in 19th-20th centuries. Nakhchivan is also homeland of Heydar Aliyev, the great statesman, national leader of the Azerbaijani people. In the years of 1990-93, prominent figure Heydar Aliyev lived and worked in Nakhchivan, made fateful historical decisions, and started the common salvation and development of Azerbaijan in this ancient land. Nakhchivan is a mountainous area. Most of the territory of the Autonomous Republic lie at an altitude of 601,000 meters above sea level. The Lesser Caucasus Mountains together almost keep watch this ancient land. The highest tops over the region are the mountains of Kapıcık and Hacha. This ancient land of Azerbaijan is experiencing a period of the greatest progress these days. In recent years, great successes have been attained in industry, construction, economy, and all areas of social life. The growing dynamics of all macroeconomic indicators of previous years is worthy of attention. The volume of gross domestic product increased 54 times, the total volume of industrial production 95 times, and investments in fixed capital 340 times, total agricultural output 9 times, the volume of exports 201 times, and the income of the people 55 times compared to the data of 1995. In a word, economic potential and successes gained in recent years are considerably higher than those obtained during 70 years, which covers the period from 1924, the establishment date of the Autonomous Republic, till 1995. During the mentioned period, the total number of the running industrial enterprises in the Autonomous Republic was 56, while this number has increased up to 450 new enterprises, and meanwhile, Nakhchivan has turned into a highly developed industrial complex from agricultural region as a result of successful reforms carried out in the industrial sector. Nowadays, Nakhchivan is going through a period of use once more and is getting her unprecedented appearance from new edifices, preserved historical buildings and monuments. Nakhchivan is also in one of the first places rich in salt industries throughout the Caucasus. Both Azerbaijan and various countries of the East have been provided with salt for centuries. This inexhaustible salt mine still functions in the Autonomous Republic. A sanatorium resort with extremely high standards as well functions in the well-known Duzdagh, the area of salt production. Duzdagh, the physiotherapy center of Nakhchivan, is 14 kilometers far from the city and 1,173 meters above sea level. This place is a highly effective curative center for patients with bronchial asthma. Treatment rooms are in a depth of 300 meters in the mountain. The temperature is 18-20 degrees all year round. Although such treatment centers are in many countries, only Duzdagh in Nakhchivan has natural methods for treating some respiratory diseases in a successful way. The Autonomous Republic has fully managed its economic independence and food security through local production despite of the blockade condition. This was possible because of sound economic policy and economic diversification. Nearly 1,000 manufacturing and service enterprises run here. The great deal of the demand for food and non-food products is met with the local production. Nakhchivan is the only region in the South Caucasus meeting its needs itself in construction materials with efficient use of natural resources. The cement plant with production capacity of 1,000 tons per day runs since 2012 in Nakhchivan. The raw materials used over Nakhchivan, such as limestone, ferruginous clay, quartz, gypsum, are extracted from the fields of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Nakhchivan is land of healing mineral waters such as Badamlı, Sirap, Vaykhar. There are thousands of natural springs with pure water. Curative waters as well as medicinal herbs of Nakhchivan are processed according to modern standards and enter world markets. At present, the only company in Azerbaijan producing automobiles is in Nakhchivan. Since 2010, Nakhchivan Automobile Plant has produced Nazlifan vehicles jointly with Chinese Lifan company. Each year, about 5,000 automobiles are produced at the plant. Since 2012, Nazlifan Jeeps and other new models are manufactured at the plant. The yellow-colored taxis that one can meet every day in Nakhchivan are the production of this plant. Nowadays, the electric supply has been fully resolved in Nakhchivan, while it was a major problem during the hardest times of the blockade. Thus, the demand for electricity in the Autonomous Republic is covered with Arpachay hydroelectric power station of 20.5 megawatts, a hydroelectric power station of 4.5 megawatts of the water reservoir named after Heydar Aliyev, and Bilav hydroelectric power station with a maximum capacity of 22 megawatts, and other modern hydroelectric power stations. That is just why Autonomous Republic has turned from energy importer to a very important energy exporter. Now Nakhchivan exports energy to the Republic of Turkey. One of the characteristic features of the Autonomous Republic is that in recent years, villages have become modernized and reconstructed as a result of socio-economic developmental programs carried out not only in the capital but also in the regions of the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. The new production enterprises, established in accordance with the potential of each village, play an important role in the solution to unemployment problem along with economic development. In recent years, hundreds of small manufacturing and processing enterprises have been established in the villages of the Autonomous Republic with state support and loans with preferential terms and conditions. Modern schools have been built in the centers of the districts, in towns and villages of the Autonomous Republic. New and modern schools are being built even in the rural villages. In recent years, nearly 200 school buildings have been benefited after construction or capital repairs. Academic institutions have been supplied with up-to-date information and communication equipment, broadband internet services. Nowadays, you cannot find any village or hamlet in Nakhchivan not provided with gas. Even the most remote villages of Nakhchivan benefit natural gas. Extensive road transport infrastructure has been formed in the Autonomous Republic in spite of blockade conditions started from 1991. The transport network is regularly reconstructed and expanded. Even the roads to the most rural villages of this wonderland are improved, resurfacing with asphalt. The Nakhchivan-Julfa highway with a total length of 32.4 kilometers, the Nakhchivan-Saderek highway of 82 kilometers, Nakhchivan-Shahbuz-Batavat highway of 60 kilometers, and some other modern ways are fully advantaged by the people to reach the center in a convenient way. And the modern bus station in the city has buses running to and from any region of Nakhchivan, to and from Baku, Iran, Turkey. Presently, the air transport, along with other transports in the Autonomous Republic, has been formed by high standards. Nakhchivan International Airport provides non-stop service to its users with modern facilities. Nakhchivan is one of the scientific and cultural centers of Azerbaijan as well. 3 universities, Nakhchivan branch of the National Academy of Sciences, and other educational institutions perform their activities in Nakhchivan. Having turned into beautiful ornaments of cities, towns and villages, hundreds of e-libraries, cultural palaces, theaters, clubs, cultural centers, museums, sports and health complexes, modern hospitals, outpatient clinics, industrial enterprises equipped with every facility are highlighted memories of constructions in recent years. The Nakhchivanis cherish deep affection and love for their homeland. At the same time, they glorify Nakhchivan in poems, songs, protect and develop this land.
Dağlarını bulut kucar, daşlarından kekli uçar, kekli uçar. Dağlarını bulut kucar, daşlarından kekli uçar, kekli uçar. Tarlaları etir saçar, etir saçar, etir saçar. Eteğinden
Nakhchivan still maintains to preserve the Azerbaijani art, music, folklore through its songs and melodies. There are folk ensembles and groups in different regions of the Autonomous Republic. Şaruriyallık pieces, ancient dance patterns specific for Nakhchivan, are among the most valuable artworks in the Autonomous Republic. The Nakhchivanis still preserve ancient craft traditions, national values, and bestow these art types to the younger generation with great love and pleasure. Craft workshops established in recent years are the result of the deep love for ancient art patterns. A special attention is also paid to the art of carpet weaving. Nakhchivan carpets are rich in their own traditional ornaments and elements, typical bright colors. Although flat carpets spread widely in this region, Buta element decorating pile carpets differs from other schools with its own artistic structure and technical style. These ornaments are known as Nakhchivan Buta, with an Azerbaijani carpet weaving art. The Autonomous Republic has a sharp continental climate. The distinctive climate is formed here because Nakhchivan is a mountainous region and is situated on the bank of the Aras River. The summer temperature is plus 40 degrees Celsius, but in winter the temperature is minus 30 degrees Celsius. Ancient land of Nakhchivan can boast with pride for its tourism potential nowadays. The influx of tourists to Nakhchivan in recent years is an obvious evidence of this fact. The hotels and modern leisure centers have all kinds of opportunities for the guests to relax. The Batabat pastures and the Tan, wooded hills and mountains, pure watered springs of the Shahbuz district and different beautiful villages of the Ordubad district are very attractive and irreplaceable for leisure. Ordubad is an old land of the Autonomous Republic. This land in the mountains is very famous for its ancient monuments, magnificent plane trees, traditions and delightful blessings. One of the major features that make tourists be interested in different regions of Nakhchivan is the ongoing stability and tranquility over the Autonomous Republic, owning various climate, pure nature, clean air. During a year, serious crime incidents do not happen at all. The people as well as the tourists coming here live in a comfortable and safe environment. Nakhchivan climate has immersed its fruits in its beauty. All the fruits and vegetables from the soil taste distinctly. The cuisine of this old land is very rich, distinguished with its quite popular local dishes. Nakhchivan cuisine has developed on natural food products widely used by people since ancient times. Erzuman küfte, piti, plov, a variety of kebabs, dolma, and Ordubad omelette are the king dishes of local cuisine. Once tried, you cannot resist trying them more and more. Despite the difficulties caused by the blockade, important constructive programs are implemented in the Autonomous Republic. Nakhchivan is going through a new stage of development and gets great achievements in all fields. During the previous period of time, such great achievements have been obtained in Noah's land Nakhchivan that they are indeed miracles. And the progress of Nakhchivan from development into renaissance is a result of the sound governance and unprecedented example of love for land and country ownership. Producer Ramal Memishov, Director Ferhat Zamanbeyov, Montage İbadallah Verdiyev, Musical Structure Zakir Rzayev, Graphics Ferhat Zamanbeyov and Tural Aliyev, Translated by Jamila Ferejova, Sounded by Aida Jalzadeh.